Welcome to At Home Chef, where along with professional chefs, we prepare and deliver to you select gourmet entrees that you cook and serve in your kitchen at home. You too can be an at-home chef. Hi, I'm Tom Maroney and I have Chef Phil Bruning here. We're with At Home Chef, and today we're going to teach you how to bake walleye on a bed of carrots with au gratin potatoes. All right, Phil, I noticed that you started your pan up and you're going to melt some butter.
Yeah, I got a hot pan here, so we're going to put a little butter in there, our pre-portioned butter for you. Take all the prep work out of it for you at Home Chef. Make it real easy. So we're just going to melt this butter. I'm just going to toss our carrots on in there and get those started. And we just want to soften, melt that butter up.
So you're not actually cooking the carrots, you're just coating them in butter?
Yeah, we're just coating them and getting them ready. And dump our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in there. Fresh lemon juice. Give that walleye a real good flavor. And then we're going to season this up with a little bit of our salt and pepper. And we give you, don't want to use all this salt and pepper in the bag.
Just
give you a little bit extra. So, you know, some people want a little more, some people a little less. So we're just going to hit that a little bit. Now that that's all melted up there, we'll take our carrots out. Very nice walleye fillet. Set it in there. And that lemon butter is going to go right over the top. And we're going to cover this with a little piece of foil. We're going to bake that in the oven, our 400-degree preheated oven, for about 10-15 minutes until that fish, that fillet, is nice and flaky and tender and wonderful. Alright, now it's time to get our sauce to top the fish with. So we're going to make a roux, which is a little bit of butter. It's the second butter in your pack. And get that melted.
And roux again is a thickening agent.
Thickening, yes. It's just to make that sauce whole.
We're going to start this. The walleye's been in probably about 5-6 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll get this butter melted. And remember, you want to use a whisk when you're making the roux so it doesn't get lumpy. So once that butter gets melted, you can start adding your flour slowly. Keep whisking as you put it.
You don't want to just clump that in there.
No, you don't want to just dump it in there. You want to just keep that whisk moving as you're dumping the flour in there. Just in a little bit, just so you get a nice thick roux. And again, you want to cook that flour down for a few minutes, just so you don't get that floury taste in there. It'll make it more neutral. And a little thinner sauce, it's all up to you. That cooks for a few minutes here, just for a quick minute on low. I'm going to pull that walleye out. Just pick that walleye up, that fillet. Set that on the plate. Get those nice cooked carrots on there. And then you're going to put that cooking liquid into your roux. Maybe not all of it, but you want that good lemony flavor in there to give that lemon sauce nice. So get that in there. Keep whisking, season that up with a little bit of salt and pepper. Then we got a little milk. And at this point you can turn the heat up a little bit. We'll add some of that milk in there. Keep whisking. And in a few minutes you'll have a nice thick sauce to put on top of that. So once you get that roux nice and thick, and you gotta cook that flour out of it a little bit so you don't get that floury taste.
Now, I noticed that you're not using all the flour that's supplied to you from At Home Chef, and then that's because it's you kind of pour it in slowly just to get it to the right consistency.
Just until it's nice and thick.
Okay.
Once you get that, then you're gonna pour some of your milk in. Keep whisking that in there. Not all at once. We're gonna get this slowly here so it stays thick. Just want to mix all that roux in there. Keep it so it doesn't get lumpy. So that's the purpose of the whisk. Once that gets nice and warmed up, that's when we add our cheese. We got some cheddar cheese here.
And a little Parmesan.
And a little bit of the Parmesan cheese. Not all of it, because that's what we're going to use for the topping. Get that nice brown crust. So you just put a little bit in there, about half or so. And then just keep this warming up until all that cheese is melted. And at this point, you can season with a little salt and pepper.
Now, once again, you don't want to use all the salt and pepper.
No.
Because it's just
all
seasoned
to
to
taste.
taste.
Yes. Give a nice, thick, cheesy, creamy sauce for those potatoes. And I've sprayed our bakeware with, any non-stick cooking spray.
Any non-stick spray.
And then put the potatoes in there, and you're just going to pour this creamy sauce right over the top of it.
Okay.
That's all melted.
Oh, that looks nice.
Cheddar's getting nice and melted there. Pour that sauce over your potatoes. And then top with the rest of that Parmesan cheese. And then it'll get nice and brown, and that cheese sauce will be nice and bubbly when we're done. You put that in your preheated oven at 350 for about 20-25 minutes. That cheese sauce is bubbly
And today we've learned how to make baked walleye on a bed of carrots with au gratin potatoes. You too can be an at-home chef.